Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel Let's Study, and today in this video we are going to start the explanation of chapter number 1, the fun they had, from the book Beehive of class 9. So before moving to the main story, let's discuss something related to this topic. Now, have you ever thought about that what kind of school there would be in the future? How the classroom would be, how the learning, how the education system there would be, and what kind of teacher they would have at that time, and what kind of text they would have. I think if you see in your book, in the first page, in the section before you read, then you can have a little bit of idea about the school of the future. That is the school of the future, what kind of school the futuristic students they will get. They will have learning through computers, okay, like we are learning through the blackboard, audio visual, whatever. Then after virtual classroom, the classroom will be very different with all the equipments that will be equipped, fully equipped classroom. Then the teachers are they will be robotic teachers. Then after, the text will be e-text, okay, so that is moving e-text. So there is a little idea is given about the school of future. Okay, now let's start to the main story. Here it is given, Margie even wrote about it that night in her diary. On the page headed 17 May 2157, she wrote, "Today Tommy found a real book." So Margie, she maintained diary, okay. I think many of you like to maintain diary, and on whenever we write something on the diary, then we always give a heading, that is the date, okay, the date of the day when we start to write, okay. So she has given the date, that is 17 May 2157. So it is the story of 2157. So this is a futuristic story, you can say, okay. Then what she wrote in her diary, that today Tommy found a real book. So here you will get two characters, one is Margie and another is Tommy, okay. Now what real book she stated here, what is this real book? So in the story we will get what is this real book, okay. It was a very old book. Then she mentioned about the real book, that the book is very old book. Margie's grandfather once said that when he was a little boy, his grandfather told him that there was a time when all stories were printed on paper. So Margie's grandfather, he told her once that when he was a little boy, when Margie's grandfather was a little boy, at a time his grandfather, you can just imagine that Margie is talking about her great grandfather, okay. So Margie's grandfather's grandfather told him that there was a time, okay, when all the stories were printed on paper. So you can imagine, here you can find out that Margie, they don't have any kind of printed paper books, okay, this is clear here. Then Margie, they did not read, they did not study from any book. They have book, but those are not paper book, okay. They turned the pages which were yellow and crinkly, and it was awfully funny to read words that stood still instead of moving the way they were supposed to on a screen, you know. So she told about what her grandfather used to say about the old book. Then when you turn the pages, okay, the pages are yellow, okay, yellow and crinkly meaning is already given with many folds and lines. So when our books get old, then you can see there are a lot of folds and lines we got in our book, okay. So now my book is very old book, so my books has lot of folds and lines, so my book is almost crinkled, okay, its pages are crinkled, okay. So in the same way, the books as it get old, it become crinkly. And it was for Margie, it was very awfully funny, very funny to read those words that stood still. Stood still means the words, it stand in the same position, it stay in the same position, it doesn't move, You can see in your book, does the words, does the sentence, does the alphabets move from one place to another? Obviously no. But those kind of words, those kind of sentence are very very funny for Margie to read. Okay, so what is given? Funny to read words that stood still instead of moving the way they were supposed to be on a screen. So the books that Margie and Tommy they study, okay, those books, the alphabets, the letters, the words and the sentence, they move on a screen. Okay, and then when they turned back to the page before, it had the same word on it that it had when they read it for the first time. So whenever we turn the page, whenever we turn our page of our book, then we found the same thing whatever we learned earlier, isn't it? So as you turn the page, the whole paragraph doesn't change automatically, it's stay in its own place, isn't it? So that what is described here about the book. Then Tommy, he just give a expression, a awful expression, like, gee, what a waste. Tommy said, wow, what a waste. Okay, when you are through with the book, you just throw it away. Then he said that when we go through the book, when we read and finish, when these books are done with reading, when these books are done with reading and we and if it get finished after reading, then what we do, what basically it happen, just people just throw those books. Okay, I guess so. He guessed about all these things. Okay, then he said, our television screen must have had 1,000,000 books on it, and it's good for plenty more. I wouldn't throw it away. Then Tommy said that our books are very very better than this. Our books has 1,000,000 of books in it, and it is good for plenty, means it has plenty of books in the television, that is in a screen, that you can say the television screen, that is telebooks. And after going through the whole pages, after going through the whole book, after done with the reading, Tommy or Margie, they never throw it away. Next, Margie said, same with mine. She was 11 and hadn't seen as many telebooks as Tommy had, and he was 13. Then Margie also agreed to Tommy, and then she said that yes, same with mine, that I also never throw my books away when I done reading with my books. Then here Margie's and Tommy's age is given, that Margie, she was 11 years old and Tommy, he was 13 years old. And Margie had never seen so many telebooks as Tommy had seen, because Tommy, he started to study in the school little bit earlier than Margie. Okay, then after she said, where did you find it? Margie asked a question to Tommy, then where did you find this book? Then Tommy replied, in my house. Then he pointed the place without looking. Okay, he was busy in reading, and then without looking to the place, without looking, he just pointed with the gesture that side in the attic. Now the meaning of attic is a space just below the roof used as a storeroom. So a small space which is used as a storeroom, that is called attic. Okay, so he just show by pointing without looking at that place. Why he did not look? Why he did not look? Because he was busy in reading book. Then what's it about? Then Margie, she was very very curious to know that what is written in this book. Okay, what this book is all about. Then Tommy replied that it is all about school. Then Margie was scornful. School? What's there to write about school? I hate school. Then Margie, she was scornful. Scornful meaning, the new word you have got. Scornful means the strong feeling when you hate something. Okay, a hated feeling. Okay, so she just made her face like that. It seems like that she really don't like school. Then she said, school. Now again she asked question, what's there to write about school? Then she commented that I hate school. She doesn't like school. Now the thing is that Margie always hated school. She always hates school, but now she hated it more than ever. Okay, she hates school, but now day by day she hate even more than before. Why? Because the reason there will be a question for you to ask, that why Margie hates school. The answer is the mechanical teacher had been giving her test after test in geography, and she had been doing worse and worse until her mother had shaken her head sorrowfully and sent for the county inspector. So reason is that why Margie hates school. Margie hated school because the mechanical teacher, he always give her test in geography, and she always do worse and worse. Okay, and she is doing so much bad in geography, okay, that her mother, she took her to the county inspector to find out her problem, that what's actually her problem is, why she is doing so worse in geography test. Okay, then now in this paragraph, in the fourth paragraph, here it is given number 4. Here's a little explanation is given about county inspector. Okay, so county inspector, he was a round little man, a short fat man with a red face and a whole box of tools with dials and wires. So he carry a box which contain all the tools and dials and wires to to work with the equipments. Okay, he smiled at Margie, that the county inspector, he smiled at Margie, and then after he gave her an apple, and he took the teacher apart to find out the problem. Then Margie had hoped he would not know how to put it together again. Then Margie, she was just hoping that the county inspector, no, he should not know that how to put it together again, how to solve the problem. Okay, but instead of that, what happened, the county inspector, he had find out the problem, what happened to the problem. Then after, he put it all together again, and after an hour or so, there it was again, a large and black and ugly with a big screen on which all the lessons were shown and the questions were asked. So everything is now all right when county inspector had checked with the problem. Okay, that wasn't so bad. So whatever up to here is also okay for Margie. She can tolerate this also, this black ugly screen and the lessons which were shown on the computer screen. That wasn't so bad. So Margie can tolerate up to this, that is the black and ugly screen with a big screen on which all the lessons and questions were asked and shown. She can tolerate up to this, but the part Margie hated most is the slot. Okay, so here given the part Margie hated most was the slot where she had to put homework and test paper. So slot meaning is given a given space, time or position. So there's a given space or time or position where she has to put all her homework and test paper. So she hate that part the most. She always had to write them out in a punch code they made her learn when she was 6 years old. They have to learn how to use the punch code, and Margie and Tommy and the children like that, the children of that time, they were already learned to use the punch code. Okay, and she learned the use of punch code when she was 6 years old, and the mechanical teacher calculated the marks in no time. So now we, the human teacher, we take time to check, we take time to calculate, isn't it? But the mechanical teacher, within no time, they calculate and check the answers and homeworks. The inspector had smiled after he was finished and patted Margie's head. So inspector, he smiled, and then after he patted Margie's head. Okay, then after he said to her mother, "It's not the little girl's fault, Mrs. Jones. I think the geography sector was scared a little too quick." So county inspector, he said that whatever happened, that she is doing worse in geography, it is not her fault. Okay, it is not Margie's fault. The problem is that the geography sector was geared a little too quick for Margie. That's why she could not cope up with the geography sector, and because of that she was doing worse and worse in geography. And those things happen sometime. Then he said that those things happen sometime, as it is mechanical teacher, mechanical classroom, virtual classroom, so those things happen sometime. Then after he said that I have slowed it up to an average 10-year level. Then he said that I have geared it up to her level, Margie's level, that is average 10-year level. Then again he said that actually her overall pattern of her progress is quite satisfactory, means she is doing quite well in her academic. And he again patted Margie's head and he went away. Then Margie was disappointed, so she was not at all happy even after this also. Why? Because what happened that Tommy's teacher was almost taken away for nearly a month, okay, because the history sector had blanked out completely. So she also warned that her teacher should also taken away for nearly a month, okay. So in that way what will happen, she will stay away from the school for a month. She will have a good recreation at that time. Already she hated school, so that's why she was very very disappointed, okay, because she was hoping that they would take the teacher away altogether for a month or a couple of months, but it didn't happen like that. So she said to Tommy, why would anyone write about school? So because all this reason she hated school a lot. And then after when Tommy said that this book is the old book, the real book is all about school, at that time she asked the question that why would anyone write about school? What is there so interesting about school? Okay, there's nothing so interesting about school. Then what is the need to write anything about school? The Tommy looked at her with a very superior eyes. Okay. Then after he replied, because it's not our kind of school, stupid. Because he was literally get annoyed by giving her answers, okay, giving answer to her each and every questions. So that is why he said that it is not our kind of school. That's why it is written here about school, okay. This is the old kind of school that they had hundreds of years ago. Then he said that in this book it is describing about those school which exist hundred of years ago. Then he added loftily manner, in a very superior way. He gave more important to the word, that is centuries ago. Centuries means 100, so centuries ago. Then Margie was hurt, okay. Then centuries ago, 100 years ago, and that is also about school. Then he said, well, I don't know what kind of school they had all the time ago. Then she said that I don't know what kind of school they used to have. She read the book over his shoulder for a while, then said, anyway, they had a teacher. Then she also take the book and she started to read over the shoulder of Tommy for a while, and then after reading she discovered that they had a teacher, means those old school students, they had a teacher, okay. So students, I am going to end up the explanation up to this part. The remaining part you will get on my next video. So now let's discuss something new, grammatical concept which we get in this story. There are a lot of adverbs used in this story, and let me tell you something related to this adverb. So we can convert adjective to adverbs, okay. So today we will discuss about the conversion of adjective to adverb, that how we can convert adjective to adverb. So there are very simple and easy rule for that. So let me tell you quickly. We can change adjective to adverb by adding ly, okay. So very simple and easy method is to add ly. So now there are certain rules are there to add ly, like mostly we add ly. For example, you can see on your screen, that is quick changes to quickly, nice changes to nicely. By adding ly we can change adjective into adverb. Now if the adjective ending with able or ible, then the last word e changes to y. For example, horrible change to horribly, regrettable, that is able, changed to regrettably. Now if adjective ending with y, it will changes to ily. For example, happy changes to happily. And if adjective ending with ic, it will changes to ically. For example, economic, which end with ic, so it is icly, economically. So in this way, in this very very easy method, we can change adjective into adverb. So now I am going to give you certain words which you have to change into adverb. Please try to solve this question. The answer you will get on my next video. So till then, bye bye, take care and stay safe.